Hello, friends. Welcome to Level Up with Debbie Neal. I am your host. There is nowhere I would rather be than right here, right now with you. This podcast is all about leveling up in all aspects of our lives. Thank you for being here. I am so grateful. I'm excited to be on this journey with you. Together, we are leveling up. You ready? This podcast is sponsored by RSE Management Consulting, Inc. Richard has been my accountant for 5 years, and our relationship has grown into an incredible friendship. He now serves over 60 members in my business. The firm specializes in corporate tax, financial bookkeeping, and management advisory services for small and medium-sized businesses. His expertise is helping his clients manage the intricacies of tax law and teaching small and medium-sized businesses how to navigate the tough landscape of tax. If you want to hear more, you can go and listen to episode 203. I interviewed Richard on my podcast. The value that he has given to me over the last 5 years to me is truly priceless. He will work with you to create an action plan in order to organize your business finances, which in turn affects your personally. He will work with you to create an action plan in order to organize your business finances, which in turn affects you personally in so many amazing ways that you didn't even know. You can email him at reidelberg, REITELBERG at RSEMGTCON.com, or you can call him directly at his office, area code 631-623-2400. You can also visit RSEMGTCON.com to contact and learn more, and we will upload all this information to the show notes as well. Hello, my Level Up family. I am so excited to be here with you all today. We are going to be talking today about 10 ways to stay motivated when you lose focus. Okay. And staying motivated is our responsibility. And once we own that, it's so empowering. So most look for outside circumstances and outside people to motivate them. But when we take complete ownership, the game changes. And there are so many reasons to be and to stay motivated. You're here to level up. You're here to become more. When we become more, we do more, we have more, we learn more, and we serve more. And being motivated helps you be and become the best version of you. Motivation improves the relationships in our lives. Motivation sharpens skills and builds skills. Motivation increases our productivity. Motivation gives you the ability to excel and grow. Motivation inspires others, and motivation grows you through challenges. Motivation is essential to grow as a leader and to inspire others to develop and become leaders. So today, I'm going to be going over 10 ways to stay motivated when you lose focus, when you're tempted to sit back, when you're forgetting your vision. Okay. So number one, remember why you started. So identify with your why, holding your why really high, allowing your why to guide you, keeping your why in front of your face all the time. So do you know your why? Is your why, maybe your why is to pay off some credit cards. Maybe your why is to buy a new home. Maybe your why is to create time freedom. Maybe your why is to pay for your children's education. Maybe your why is to be able to take your family on a vacation. Maybe your why is so you're able to walk away from your current job that you're not inspired or in love with. Whatever your why is, does it make you work? You're focused on the goal. You feel how it feels to create that, right? When you're focusing on your why, it lights you up. It fills you up. It inspires you to apply effort. It forces you to build discipline. And I talk about it all the time. When I started my entrepreneur journey, my original why was to be able to provide more for my family, but to also afford to put my children through college without student debt. And I knew even after merit, that would cost me about $1 million. So when I lost focus, guess what? My why kept me motivated to not have student debt. So when we don't have a why, we lose our way. A powerful why keeps you motivated. Number 2, breathe life and success into yourself. So you're staying motivated when you are consistently breathing life into yourself. Most people talk to themselves, right? You're so lazy. You're not good enough. You should have done this. Talk into yourself. Speak life. Speak vision. Speak affirmations. Build yourself up. It's amazing, right? It's amazing if the people around you build you up, but it's nobody else's responsibility to build you up. It's your responsibility to do that. Remind yourself that you're amazing. Remind yourself that you were born to succeed. You can do anything you set your mind to, and you are creating amazing things. And so when you're consistently doing this over and over again, you're staying motivated to reach your goals because you're building that belief in yourself. Number 3, gift yourself. Reward yourself. I love this. And it holds yourself accountable. It makes you work for things. And it can be like really big things, like maybe you're rewarding yourself with a vacation or a trip, or it could be small things. And I know, like, I'll give you an example. When I was preparing notes for this podcast. Okay. So I was sitting down to prepare notes for this podcast, and I always make like a few notes and a few bullets. So like if I'm going over 8 things, I'll write down those 8 things and then just kind of let my heart speak when I get on the microphone. Okay. But the day that I was preparing my bullets was yesterday, and had a really tight schedule, really tight schedule. And my goal was to stay super hyper focused, was to prepare a few episodes, do a few affirmations, and a few weeks worth of text for my Winnow texting community. But while I was also preparing those things yesterday, I was hungry. It was 1 p.m. I didn't eat lunch yet. And I was like, I was so tempted to be like, oh, let me just make a salad. Or let me just make something to eat, and I'll come back. But quite honestly, I just didn't have that luxury of time yesterday. So if I was tempted to look at my phone, if I was tempted to lose focus, I just kept reminding myself, Deb, you're hungry. You're hungry. And my desire for lunch kept me motivated. I mean, that sounds so silly and small, but I literally told myself, until this is done, until your bullet points are done, you're not eating. And then I've also done so much bigger things. Like I've set goals and reward myself for jewelry. Like I had on my dream board this ring that I wanted. It's a David Yurman ring. I actually have it on right now. You guys can't see it. And it wasn't even anything crazy. I mean, I want to say it was like $1,800. I could have afforded to go out and buy that ring, but I attached it to a goal. I attached it to something of significance. And I knew that when I achieved that, I was going to reward myself with that jewelry. I'm really big on designer bags. I love designer bags. And so I had some of them on my vision board. Again, it wasn't that I couldn't go out and buy them, but I held myself accountable. I worked toward them, and I had the best time purchasing them. And I want to tell you guys a story. So I was always like really big into Louis Vuitton. I didn't get my first Louis Vuitton until I was 30 years old, but I loved Louis Vuitton. So I had a bunch of Louis Vuitton bags from my 30s to, gosh, I don't even know when this occurred, maybe like my early 40s. Okay. And my mom had always wanted this certain Chanel bag. It was like, you guys, again, can't see my hands. It was like the traditional big Chanel bag with the big C's. And I was feeling really big because I had an amazing year. And I was like, I'm going to go and I'm going to buy my mom this Chanel bag. And I also went into Hermes that same day. And I liked this bag, and I saw the price tag of it. And I was like, you must be kidding me. Again, I'm like used to Louis Vuitton, not discounting it, but the Hermes was much more expensive. Then I looked at the price of the Chanel bag my mother wanted. And I was like, you must be insane. This is like 4 times the amount of any Louis Vuitton bag that I've ever bought myself. So number one, I realized if I really thought that was a lot of money, I needed to expand my mind. I needed to grow my vision. And so I walked out of those 2 stores. I believe it was 2012, I want to say. And I walked out of those two stores and I was like, okay, this is my target for next year. It was a percentage growth of my income. This is my target. It's a big goal. It's a big target. It's going to take a lot of fire. It's going to literally take me becoming a person I haven't yet even thought about becoming. And when I achieve this goal, I'm going to walk in and it's going to feel effortless to go to Chanel and Hermes. I'm going to buy my mom that bag. I'm going to give it to her for her birthday. Her birthday is the 4th of July. And I'm going to buy myself that Hermes bag. So long story short, I ended up working my tail off that year, not just for the bags, I wanted to reward myself, but I wanted to grow my mind and really grow myself. And it's helped me stay motivated because I was like, I'm buying that bag for my mom. I visualized what she was going to feel like when she had that bag. In fact, I remember she asked my dad for a Chanel bag. And, my dad didn't know from the name. And she's like, it's C's. So one time she opened this bag and it had C's on it, but it was a Coach bag. And I'm not dissing on Coach right now, but it's a little bit different than Chanel. So my mom was like, Dad got me a Coach bag. It wasn't really what I wanted. So I just stayed motivated knowing I'm buying my mom this bag. And so long story short, it came down to the wire. It took me a full year. I found out in January that I had met my goal. I was literally in Maui at the time. I walked into Chanel. I bought my mom that bag. I walked into Hermes. I bought that bag for myself. And I stayed motivated all year long. And it's the same thing. Each year that I promote like a leader to a certain level, I reward myself. I love to gift other people, but I reward myself. On beautiful days, it's easier to lose motivation to work, especially if you're an entrepreneur without a boss. So I work, then I do what I want. But the longer I procrastinate, the longer I have to wait. Like I'll tell myself, you can't go for a walk. Like today, for example, it's a beautiful day. It is. I'm recording this in April. You're probably listening to this in May. All I kept thinking about this morning is I want to go for a walk. I want to go for a walk. I want to go for a walk. I had work to do. Now it's so tempting. I'm an entrepreneur. So I don't have a boss. I could just walk out and go for a walk. But I tell myself until you get done with your morning work, until you get done recording your podcast, then you can go for a walk. So the minute I'm done recording today, I'm going for a walk. I have something that I'm looking forward to, but I've got to stay motivated and get my stuff done first. So number 4. Take steps every single day. Move your life forward. Move your success forward. Move your health forward. That's how you stay motivated. When you're moving, this is how you build consistency. If you want to stay motivated, keep moving, keep stretching, do every day. Whether we're talking success or we're talking fitness or we're talking health, it's moving the needle forward every day. When we take steps, we see progress. When we take steps, we build courage, we build confidence, we build leadership, we build commitment, we build skills. Those things fuel us and help us stay motivated when we lose focus. Number 5, surround yourself with positivity. Just surround yourself with positivity. You're not going to stay motivated listening to what's going on in the world on news channels, especially, I hate to break this to you people, the news is not the news anymore. The news is like whatever station you're listening to is programming you for what you want to know. None of it's the truth, and it's a bunch of nonsense, okay? So if you're going to listen to that, how could you stay motivated on your dreams and your goals when honestly, some of you might think the world is falling apart? Surround yourself with positivity. That means social media. Like stop with the scrolling and the scrolling and the scrolling. It's mindless. Surround yourself with friends that are positive, friends that talk about goals and dreams and positivity and kindness, not people. Surround yourself with family and conversations and personal development and books and podcasts and plugging in and trainings. Just surround yourself with positivity. That's how you stay motivated. You're going to lose, you're going to be unfocused. I don't know if this is a word, not focused on your goals when you're focused on nonsense. If your goal is to eat healthy and you're surrounding yourself with people that encourage you to go out for fast food and eat donuts, it's more challenging to stay motivated. If you have big goals this year and you're surrounded by people who have a scarcity mindset, it's going to be way more challenging to stay motivated. If you're hungry to level up and the people around you attempt to talk you out of your goals, it's going to be more challenging to stay motivated. Your circle of influence is powerful. What you watch, what you listen to, who you surround yourself with, how you speak to yourself, your mindset, it's all part of positivity. And being positive helps keep you motivated. Like you're inspired, you're obsessed, you're in love. Think about it. If you think you can, you're motivated. If you think you can't, you lose motivation. So how important do you think positivity is? Your thoughts become things, and you have 100% control over your thoughts and what you allow in. Number 6, focus on what you have created. So often, I saw this meme one time and it's so true. Like, I have definitely stressed about things or worried about things or, had fear from time to time. And then I realized where I am now, there was a point in my life that I prayed for this. I prayed to be where I am today. So acknowledge that. Focus on gratitude. Be grateful. Appreciate everything. Appreciate everyone. When we appreciate what we have, when we are grateful for what we have, we continue to attract more things in our life to be grateful for. Plus, it helps us stay motivated. We feel motivated to move and create when we are in an abundant, grateful state of mind. Number 7, don't compare yourself to others. Head down, blinders on, stay in your lane. Your only competition is your best self. Your goal is to outperform you. Comparison is the thief of joy. It's a literal buzzkill. It paralyzes you. It's a waste of time. It's a huge distraction. It's inaccurate information. When you are comparing yourself to somebody else, you're getting an inaccurate picture, right? It's a highlight reel. You're comparing apples to oranges. It holds you back. It creates limiting belief. I'm not good enough, right? I'm not pretty enough. I'm not thin enough. I'm not smart enough. I don't know enough people. You do you. Do you. Focus on your goals, your dreams, your relationship. When you stop comparing and focus on creating, you're going to stay motivated. Number 8. This is probably, no matter what you do in life, no matter what you're looking to expand and grow in, anything, this is vital. Believe in yourself, because belief in yourself is everything. Action breeds confidence. Consistency builds belief. Take the time and build belief in yourself daily. When we don't move forward, when we don't take steps, we create an atmosphere of unworthiness. When we live in our word, we build belief in ourselves. When we accomplish goals, we build belief in ourselves. When we grow skills, we build belief in ourselves. When we grow our leadership, we build belief in ourselves. Building belief in ourselves is everything. It keeps us motivated. It builds internal inspiration. Belief builds discipline, and leaders with discipline stay focused. They stay motivated. Number 9, hold your vision high. Your vision is key. If you can see it in your mind, you can create it in your life. Most people, they just see what is. They see their current pay. They see their current situation. They see their current relationship. They see their current business, and they lose motivation because they're like, why am I going to work and put in this effort when this is what I've got? They see what is. Your vision is your imagination. It keeps your head and your heart focused on what you're creating, where you are going, how you are feeling. We're going to go over and go into a deeper dive into imagination and the power of it on an upcoming podcast because it's so, so, so powerful. Number 10, stay in amazing energy. We lose focus when we feel low vibe, right? We feel anxiety. We might feel depressed. We might feel fear. We might feel resentment. We might feel anger. Those are all low vibe energy. You're not going to stay motivated in that energy. Amazing energy is energetic. It's expiring. It's contagious. It's fueled and it's based in abundance, joy, success, and love. When you're vibing with love, you stay motivated. You're excited. You feel passion. You're in creation mode. You're smiling. You're looking forward to your life. You wake up with passion. You're excited to work. You love what you do. You love who you do it with. Motivation is a drive. Motivation keeps us going when we don't feel like it. Your motivation inspires you to get back up with adversity. A leader keeps a team motivated in good times and in challenging times. And as we level up, staying motivated is essential. Your motivation is fueled by what you feed it. You are feeding your motivation. Feed it premium because your life and your success and your future is so worth it. So next week, we're going to be talking about the difference between wealthy and average. I love you all. Make this week absolutely amazing.